Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. In today's video, I'll be doing this makeup look that you can see on my face right now. And I did not do that gold or bronze eyes for this festive season because I wanted to do something different, something more edgier, something more nicer and sultry and sexy. So that is why I've come up with this look. This has this nice smoky effect to the eyes, but also the glam of glitter on the lids. And this makeup look is also kind of beginner friendly. That's because I've tried to give in as many of the tips and tricks and how you place your eyeshadows and stuff in this video. Not very detailed one, otherwise it would have been very long video. So I really hope you guys will find this video helpful. If you do, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, also hit that notification bell so you're always notified whenever I post a new video, because I'll be posting once a week from now on because of the schedule change of my life and stuff. So yes, that is why just hit that notification bell so you know whenever I'm posting a video. And now without any further ado, let's just move into the video. Alright, so I've already moisturized and prepped my skin. Now I'm going to prime my face, and to prime my face I'm going to use the Miss Clear Studio Perfect Professional Makeup Primer, and this is the transparent clear one. And this has this really nice gel consistency to it, which kind of feels silicone yet silky and has this moisturizing property. That means it will not dry out your skin completely, but it will give a nice matte finish and it will cover up your pores as well. And this primer has the consistency very much like the Smashbox Studio Perfect Primer that comes in the clear tube, or you can also tell the NYX primer, which comes in the same kind of packaging. Now since our primer is done and I see some discoloration around my mouth area as well as under my eye, so I'm gonna color correct them before I proceed to my foundation. So I'm gonna take the Pack Takeover Concealer Crayon in shade M23, which has this peachy undertone to it. So I'm gonna take it under my eye area and around my mouth area to color correct them to make all areas look same and even toned. The concealer looks really white and like my own skin tone on camera, but in real life it is a lot peach toned and darker than my skin tone. So I'm blending with my fingers only. This step just ensures that when we put our foundation, it does not look ashy anywhere on the skin. Before I move on to the foundation, I'm going to do my eyebrows first, then I'm going to go into my foundation. And to do my brows, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Brow Artist Genius Kit in the shade medium to dark. And now I'm going to set my brows using the Lash Clear Gel Mascara by Maybelline. This is one of my holy grail transparent mascara. You can use any transparent mascara that you have, or tinted will do as well. Brows are looking too harsh right now, but once we do our entire makeup and eye look as well, it will just calm down and, you know, be one to our face. Yep. And now I'm going to move on to the foundation. And for my foundation, if you have not guessed, I'm going to use the Nykaa Skin Genius Stick Foundation, and it is in the shade 4. And with this foundation, I like to work in sections because this is the dry cream in stick format, so I don't like to put it all over the face, and then when I go to the next part of the face, it will just, you know, become too hard to blend. That is why I blend one side at a time. I'm gonna blend with this kabuki brush. For my concealer, I'm going to use the NYX Full Coverage Spot Concealer in the shade Fresh Beige. I totally forgot to highlight the center of my face, so I'm going to do that now. And to do that, I'm going to use the Age Rewind Concealer by Maybelline. And now I'm going to powder my face and take everything to one. For that, I'm going to use the Lakme 95 Primer Plus Matte Powder Foundation. And mine came all broken, so I had to fix that with some, you know, rubbing alcohol. So yep, I'm going to start from dusting it under my eyes. You can totally use the loose powder, but I don't use the loose powder because I have dry skin, and loose powder tends to be more mattified than the pressed powders. That is why I don't use the loose powder, but you can totally go with Now I'm going to contour my face, and for that I'm going to use the Master Contour palette by Maybelline, and I'm going to take the contour shades. Before I move on to the blush, I'm gonna do a little bit of the bronzing because this is a festive look, and festive look is all about that glow. So yes, I'm gonna take the Milani Baked Bronzer in the shade 05, and I'm going to dust it all over the areas I want to bronze up. Instead of this bronzer, you can totally use the Lakme Moonlit Highlighter, that duo palette. That is also a really good one, but I have this one right now with me, so I'm using this one only. But I also like that one as well. And look at the glow the bronzer only gives to the face. Now I'm going to move on to the blush. For blush, I'm going to use the same palette. I'm going to take the center shade. Always make sure you dust off the excess because you don't want to look like a clown face. So that's it for the blush. Now I'm going to move on to the eyes, then we'll come back to finish the rest of the face. For the eyes, I'm going to do the same thing that I did with my face, basically to correct it first using the PAC concealer. To be very honest, it looks really light and very yellow on the viewfinder of my camera, maybe because of the light that I'm using, but it is quite peachy toned in real life. I can totally see it covers up my all that pigmentation of my eyelids very easily and very quickly. Yeah, I have a plan to do a halo look on my eyelids since the gold and bronze are very mainstream, and it is very old school, so I thought of, you know, amp it up with some little bit of the halo eyes with a little bit of the green black tones. So, and for my transition, I'm going to use this shade right here. This is from the brand called Odbo. It's their 9 eyeshadow palette. I'm going to take this shade, put it in the crease with a big fluffy brush so that we get the transition that we want. You do not necessarily need to have the palettes that I'm using. You can use any palette that you have. You can just use the similar shades that I'm using on my lids to create the same effect that I'm gonna have on my lids. Yeah, I'm gonna take this kind of blending brush. I'm gonna dip into this shade right here. This is the e.l.f. eyeshadow palette. I got it from US. You can get the same palette from any Instagram store, but I would like to say that they charge really high than what the worth of the palette. But if you have some similar shades that I'm showing, you can just use that one. The PAC has really good ones, but I don't have the PAC palettes as of yet, so I'm not using that one. So I'm gonna take it onto this brush and just put it inside of the crease. And these eyeshadows are really very pigmented, so make sure you tap off the excess, because if you do not tap off the excess, it can look blotchy and patchy on the eyelids. So always tap off once or twice before you apply on the lids. Always remember, the layering is the key. The more color you layer on top of each other, the better effect you will get. And make sure you layer from lightest color to the darkest, otherwise it will look really bad. Now I'm going to take the Revolution Fortune Favours the Brave palette, and I'm going to dip into this corner color right here. Yep, this one right here, and dip into the outer corner of the eyes. For that purpose, I'm going to take this small brush. I'm taking this kind of small brush to, you know, pack on the color and to get the more precision effect on the eyes. I'm going to dip into this color, not more than that because they are very pigmented. Just in the outer corner. Try to create a smaller V inside the eyes. You don't want to create the V with this dark color very outside the eyes, because it can look really bad, and it will look really bad, you know. And now with the same brush, I'm going to dip in the same color and put in the inner corner. If you think you're having a fallout on the eyelids or on your concealed area, what you can do, you can take your powder, just dip in your brush and place it really gently. You know, just swipe it or press it. And press the powder before you start applying your eyeshadow, so that you know, if anything falls, it will fall on the powder, and then you can just sweep off the powder. Keep this dark color inside the crease line only, so that it, you know, makes your eyes look nice, like eyeshadow look nice. And once that is done, take a clear fluffy brush and dip into the first transition that you have taken, and then apply on the crease area and above the crease area, just to blend all the eyeshadows together. And you can also use these lighter colors to create the shape of your eyes, just like I'm going to create the V this way. And once we have the gradation of the colors, then you can go ahead and take your glitter or shimmer color, then press on colors wherever you like, and then apply on the center of the lids. And now I'm going to take this color right here, which looks a little on the goldenish side, but it is more on the olive golden. So I'm going to put it all over the lid. I'm just going to keep it in the center of the eyelids. I'm going to take another brush and just smudge the outer sides of the color that I've put, basically like this. And now I'm going to take this color from the Odbo palette, and put it all over the lid, like basically sides of it. Now I'm going to take the first color and just press it with my finger on the center of the lid. Now I'm going to take this color from the Favours palette and put it in the inner and outer corner of the lid. Now I'm again going to take the first lid color to intensify the color. And now I'm going to blend it with the first transition color we have taken. I'm going to take this plum kajal and put it in the waterline and smudge a little bit. Now I'm going to go back to the Lash palette, and I'm going to take this corner color and just put it underneath the kajal. Now I'm going to take this shade that we have put it in the crease and just put it underneath. Now I'm going to take the first transition color and put it underneath to blend all the colors together. I'm also going to tightline my upper lash line using the same plum kajal. And now I'm going to put on loads of mascara, and for that I'm using the Essence Lash Mania Reloaded False Lash Mascara. Now mascara is done, and after this step you can always go with your favorite pair of false lashes, but I do not like to wear falsies, so I'm not going to put any falsies for this video, and you will not find me wearing falsies in any of my videos because I personally do not like to like the heaviness of the falsies. So yeah, I'm gonna skip that part, and now I'm going to finish off my face. So I'm gonna do a little bit of the highlight on the face, and yeah. And to highlight my face, I'm going to use the same Master Contour palette, and I'm going to take the highlighter shade to highlight my face. Since this is the festive season, you can go overboard with your highlighter. It will not matter because it's a festive season, and festive season is all about that glow. But make sure your highlighter is not too chunky in real life, but otherwise it will look really bad. I'm going to take the same highlighter in the inner corner as well. And now for the lips, since we have done so much of the smoky eyes, so I'm going to take a little paler nude. So I'm taking the Makeup Revolution matte lip kit, and it is in the shade Noble, and this is how the tube of Noble lip color looks like. It also comes with its own lip liner, but I'm not going to use any lip liner. I'm directly going to apply the lipstick the liquid lipstick. And that completes my look. I really hope you guys have found this video helpful. If you do, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Also hit that notification bell so you're always notified I post a new video, because I'm going to post once a week from now on. So yes, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm posting. Also make sure to comment in the comment section below what is the next video you want to see on my channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye.